Hi, I'm Jenny from my girlfriend's quilt shop, and today I'm going to show you how to use the Quilt in a Day, Creative Grids pineapple ruler. Sorry about that. This is the mini. We also have a larger size and they function exactly the same way. This one, you just end up making a cute teeny tiny block instead of a bigger block. And miniature is always cuter, so that's what I go for. Let's see. So this tool comes with instructions and it tells you what to cut, but your center square is going to start out at 1.5 inches, and then you're going to cut strips at 1 1/4. And you can do this a lot of different ways. I've chosen to do every other. So I've got blue, white, blue, white, blue, white. You could put, say you wanted all greens here and all pinks. So really, you get to decide what you want to do. I just was inspired by something else I saw and figured out a way to make it. So we're going to start with our 1.5 inch square. And then you cut your one. In the instructions, it tells you what sizes to cut them at. I kind of just eyeball it because this ruler trims everything for you. So you'll put it down here. So 1/4 inch, pretend that's sewn. Same here. And then you'll come over here and do your third piece. So you'll put it here. And it doesn't have to go all the way to the end there. It just needs to go 1/4 inch. It needs to go all the way to the end of this first block, if that makes sense. And then you'll press it open like that. Okay, so here's step 1. And then we will get, I guess I should have left that there. We're gonna get our ruler, and it starts, your very first cut is round 1 right here. And then they swap, you do round 1, and, oh, it's on the other end. I've made a lot of these, sorry. Round 2, and then you're going to switch, but we'll show you as we go. So we're gonna find our round 1 right here. Place that inside there, and I sewed it perfectly, because of course I did, right? And you'll trim. And then I love this rotating mat, because you don't have to move your block. So here's your round 1. Next, we're going to get a darker strip, and you'll sew edge to edge there, and edge to edge there. Press those open, and then you'll add them here, making sure that you at least catch here. Like the whole strip doesn't have to go across. Okay, so that's your round 2. You're going to find round 2 on your block, line it up in your square, and there's also helpful little, guides there to center along there. So you've got a couple different ways. And then this time, we're going to cut, rotate, line that up. And if you'll notice, you have little divots here. Doesn't matter, you're going to cover them up, so don't freak out. Then we'll get our tan. And again, you're going to sew there. And sew there, and press those open. And you can finger press them, or don't iron on this. If you have a little mat, just press them down. So open, open, and then you'll add your strip this way, like this one. So you've done those 2, press that open, and these one you're going to sew past your square. Finger press open, or iron, it's up to you. Okay, so now here's where it changes. So you've done round 1, round 2. Now your rounds 3, 5, 7, and 9 are going to be along this edge. So what you do is, I have to remember, you're going to put your round 1 block in your top corner. And that'll give you a 1/4 of an inch seam allowance right there. So you'll trim that, and again move your white little block there. So we are done with round 3. Round 4, I think I've already trimmed this one. So we got round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4. So on this one, what color am I on? Blue. We're gonna go there and there and press them open. And you'll see that there's a gap here. Again, don't freak out because how you cut it next will take care of that. So I've sewn, and then I'm gonna find round 4 on my ruler, put that in my center. And I've already cut this. So round 4, okay, that's making me nervous. Just gonna go with it. No, we're not. Oh, that's because I'm on round 2. I was like, wait, that's too small. There we go. I'm getting old eyes. Cut. So even though it didn't line up, when you get to round 4, by the time you trim it, it's going to look like that. So don't freak out. And I actually have made this several times, and every time I make it, I'm like, oh, what did I do wrong? I did nothing wrong. So round 5, we'll put here, and press open, press open. It looks like I've just, maybe we didn't do a round 5. Anyway, so it goes on and on. When you get to your round 5, you'll line that white corner. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 5 and 6. So I line my 5 up there and cut that off. Cut that off, and then that. So this was my round 6 that I added. And that one you just make sure you sew over the edge, and it will open up and it'll be weird like that, and that's okay, because when you get to round 6, you put it here. I'm not going to cut this because I don't want to ruin my sample, but it'll cut off and it will leave you a perfect little corner like that. Then you do round 7, round 8. And if you want, you can add another square here and just finish it off. And then it will trim up on your very last round. So I didn't do that because I didn't want my block to finish that way. And that's how you make a mini pineapple.